Hi, I'm Amy from Watermark Corners, and I am so excited to show you the newest game from one of our favorite and best-selling companies. So if you've been in Watermark in the last couple of years, chances are you've seen the game Tenzi, which has been one of our favorite family games for like 8 or 9 years now. Well, the same makers created Buildzi, and that's new this year. And oh my gosh, it is so much fun. So like Tenzi and the other games from that company, we love them because they're fun for all ages, they're super easy and fast to learn, they're fast to play, and they're good for any number of people. So in one package of Buildzi, you're going to get 4 sets of these building pieces. They're kind of like our bright colored Tetris pieces is what they remind me of. And so you're going to get 32 of those and a bunch of different cards. And also like the other games from Tenzi, they come with different game variations that you can play. So it's a fun way to not get bored playing the same game over and over again because there are different variations that you can play. So the basic way comes with these cards that have the challenge on them. So basically you have to race against each other to build that pattern. So you have all the pieces in a pile in the center and you flip over a card and you're going to race to build that. Now the challenge is you don't get to build it flat on the table, you've got to build it up without it knocking over. So you can see the pieces have to balance on there, and if they fall over, then you have to start over. So the first person to build the tower wins. So after you play that a couple times, you're going to be ready to go on to the next challenge, and that's where they don't have the color coding on the card. So it's going to be a little bit harder to find the piece that you want because you have to look at the shape, not just the color. So you race against each other like that. Then there are also 4 sets of color-coded cards, so each player gets their own set of cards. And you flip over the cards. Now again, you're racing against each other, and you have to use that piece first. Now, the first piece is the only piece that can touch the table. The others, if they do touch the table or fall over, you have to start over. So the first, and then you roll the next card, and you have to balance that piece, and the third, and so on until you get through all of your cards. And the first player to get through, now realize the last one gets a little challenging. And kind of like Jenga and those kinds of games, like you're going to hear a lot of falling and people complaining, to say it nicely, when their tower falls. Excuse me. In the box, there is also an option to play with up to 8 people as a party game. And with Buildzi, there's a solo option also, so you can play 1 to 4 players. It says 6 to 96 for the ages. I think even a 5-year-old could play. And you know, the other thing is, for younger children, you could have them play flat on the table and just create the pattern like a mosaic rather than having to balance. So a younger child could really have fun also. And if you want more than 4 players, just get a second set, and that gives you enough for 8 players. So Buildzi is the brand new 2020 introduction from Tenzi. It is available at Watermark Corners and watermarkcorners.com.